We're gonna just knock out a tier list here. Beer and alcohol. That's an awful tier list to work on. There's a Bloons tower defense tier list. Honestly, you know, all right, so this is a template. What the hell? I haven't even used half of these heroes. Oh, wait, yes, I have. So I have to rank these. There's so many good ones, though. Dude, if I get one more ad, there's going to be an issue. I'm going to say. Let's see. We're going to put. Is this the druid? It has to be the druid. Oh, here he is. Jungle. He's S tier for sure. He's literally my favorite monkey to use in this game. Sun God, overhyped, but also very powerful. But I just say very overhyped, let me tell you. To me, a B tier for how much it costs. The pirate ship is really good just for the fact of like the range you can get and getting the ability for people to see camo balloons all over and yeah. C, because he's not that crazy. Now, the reasoning behind me putting this in the S tier is because if you don't have this, you're not popping any balloons later in the like late phases. What else we got? Glue Gunner, A tier. You need him around. I'm actually gonna put this in A tier and the glue in S tier because overpowered. This, it's like the Balloon-ageddon, whatever, like shoots a bunch of shrapnel everywhere and splatters a bunch of balloons at once. Whatever. It's like the minigun when you convert it. I'm putting it in C tier because that's not normally the upgrade path I take. So, shut up, Java. I don't use him. Anything I don't use, I'm literally just putting an F. I don't care. Roast it if you want. Obviously, the banana like plantation thing, A tier, very good. The other ones, I'm putting in E tier because they're still nice to have, but I don't personally use them. Okay, like the Comanche defense, very good, but B tier. Overhyped, costs a lot of money. Phoenix for the wizard, that's an upgrade path I take most of the time. A tier. We love it. This like hunter with the crossbow, I used her a little bit. I kind of enjoyed her, but I'm still putting her in C tier because I would much rather have the flame shotgun guy wherever he is. But druid, this jungle thing, whatever, I use that probably about half the games I play, so I'm gonna put him in A. Oh, that's the mortar dude. Never use him. I don't like him personally. Putting him in E because he's not F. He can be useful on certain maps, but all right, Spike. I use these all the time, so regardless of the upgrade path, I'm putting one in B tier, one in A tier. Aha, this is the one that I need to put in A tier. This one goes down to B. I don't use either of these all the time. I like the shrapnel once in a while, so we'll put him in C, him in D, because we don't really use the heavy bombs upgrade. Submarines, underhyped, not that great. Literally just, and then the whatever cruise ship thing going here. But when you get the airstrip for the plane, pretty decent. So C. I don't use the bomber path, so he's going in E. But I do use Spike Storm. Not an A tier though. That's a B tier. Ice, don't use him often, but useful, so D tier. Whatever this glue gunner is, it looks cool, so he's getting D tier just for that. But I've never used him. He looks like Doc Ock from Spider-Man. Snipers, they're good, but I mean, overhyped. Putting them in E. I believe that's one of the sniper variants as well. Never used. Alchemist, decent, overhyped. I don't use him as often as a lot of other people would. All right, there he is. That's Druid of the Jungle. He is an S tier, in my opinion. I really like using him. Never used, or at least I haven't used that upgrade path, nor have I used that. This looks really badass. Never used it. I always use these. Get all those lead balloons out of the way. So I'm putting them in A. I don't really use the boomerang, although I do like ninjas. Where's the dude? Okay, yeah, the bow hero sucks. Flame hero. I like him. D tier. Never really use him too often. Don't use him at all. Don't use him at all. Don't use him. Don't use her. I love this hero. This hero I use pretty much every game, so S tier. Don't even know the name. It's Ninja Lady, in my opinion. Spike-a-Pult, underhyped, amazing. Especially on small maps where you don't get a lot of monkey usage and there's a lot of like balloons confined. Throw one of them in there. I don't use him either. There's a lot that I just don't use here. Mortar, bomb, decent. Okay, this is decent though. This is like the support Chinook or whatever. C tier. Oh my gosh, the spike zone. S tier. So good. But the blade version, overhyped. Never used. You're all right. Ice. Okay. This is a decent decision. B tier. I never use this submarine. I'm sorry to anyone who absolutely adores this, but you're going bottom, you're going bottom, you're going up here. You're pretty decent. You're good. Phenomenal. S tier. Never used. Never used. Bloon Jitsu. Never used. Never used. Never used. You look awesome. So regardless of me never using you, you're S tier. I mean, look at this hero. Got the ocean-esque vibe going on. Definitely need to unlock that. Don't know who it is, but you're a badass. Alchemist, always good. Oh, yeah, you're going up there. E tier, never used. Decent. Actually, this is decent to have, depending on the map. So C tier. This is going way up. You need this in so many scenarios, especially to like see camo balloons. I mean, there's a lot of levels that involve that. So, B tier. Never used. Never used. Never used. You're cool. You just have a good vibe, so that's why you're a B tier. Otherwise, your usefulness, E tier. Sorry, but it's true. Never. Ooh, I do use you all the time. A tier. And you. C tier. So this is the end result of our Bloons tower defense tier list. Honestly, I guarantee you anybody that plays this game with like any kind of sweatiness would look at my list and be very upset. I guarantee it. But this is how I comfortably play the game. And I mean, I accomplished pretty much every level. So it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat. There's different ways to beat different levels. Anyways, yeah, that's Bloons Tower Defense 6. Template for Bloons TD6 Towers/Heroes tier list maker. What a weird title.